Okay, hello everybody. What would a podcast or interview show be without some intro music? So for now, we'll call this the intro music. Let the show begin. Ta-da! Just like that. 3.5 years has gone by. Poof, like that. Here we are. Darinda and Erin, welcome. Mm-hmm. You are the first official guests of, we'll call this season 2 of On Deck. It's On Deck with Chris Herman.
There you go.
There we go. That's
you gotta be official.
That's me.
That's it.
That's me.
It's official.
Here we are. We're wearing our Herman shirts. I feel like this is very, like, we're on brand. We're at the, the new desk and table here for On Deck. And, you never know where you're going to start, right? And I never know where I'm going to start with these conversations. But actually, I do. And upon my recent survey of one of my many spreadsheets, I can say with pretty definitive clarity that, Erin, you are now into your 13th year with the agency. Back in September, I want to say maybe even 25th of 2013 might have been your start date, right around there.
I think it's the 21st, but
in that area.
Yeah.
So you crossed over the 12-year line with me, and now we're in year 13. And Darinda, you're approaching the 7-year marker because you started in 2019.
Yes. Tax day.
Was it tax day?
It was tax day.
Oh, very special, perfect, and appropriate. And the reason that I wanted you both to be the first guests of the new season is as a gigantic thank you and appreciation to both of you for what you've both contributed to our shared effort here. Over the course of 12 plus and 7 plus years, both of you have seen a significant amount of up and down in our business, and a significant amount of emotional highs and lows, with this business. And through all of that, you've always been there. You've always been here with me, us together. And I've always, during that time, considered the two of you the backbone of the agency. And you are, and you will continue to be. And I love you both, and I thank you both for everything that you've done.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's how I want to start. Erin has seen a little bit more. Erin came on, let's call it in the first decade of the Herman experience when we were Herman Advertising, in our first office in the PEB building. That's where we were when you started, Suite 340, right?
Yeah.
And you've watched us, you've been able to see us go from, even at that time, we were still doing a lot of newspaper.
Oh my God, so much newspaper. Kind of miss them.
Right. And then, attempting to get into digital. We had we had a serious cast of characters over the time as we got into digital and began to, embrace and understand and to some degree do quite well with digital. I don't think we were ever like amazing at it. I think we all know that. But we definitely gave it a real good run for a long period of time. And you've been able to see us from 340 to the expansion into the other offices to the hurricane, right?
Oh, it was a hurricane.
Many don't know we had a hurricane in, God knows, 10 years ago, something like that, 9 or 10 years ago. And we had to depart our building and work remotely. We drove all the way to New Orleans to keep operations going for
the Great Herman Caravan.
Yeah, we did. We did a gigantic caravan. God bless my wife. She was pregnant at the time. It was
such a bad time.
It was a tough ride. But we got back and we kept the business alive through that period of time. And then we designed the new space. You were able to see that. That's when Darinda ultimately joined, when we were fully operational in the big, beautiful new space. And then COVID and the chip crisis happened, and we had to wind it back. Fast forward to now, here we are, and we're back on the ramp up right now, which is really nice. Darinda, you came on And you started off with co-op and
Mm-hmm.
media billing and assistance and what have you. And
Yes.
you've learned, and I should have said Erin, obviously, is, came on as a graphic designer, has ultimately become our art director and
Mm-hmm.
brand director over the period of 12 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
And Darinda has risen from an entry-level position
Yep.
in the agency,
Mm-hmm.
came in with your crafty ability, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And slowly worked your way all the way through to the process where now I do get a chuckle. I have not said this to you.
Uh-huh.
I get a chuckle every time I see your signature, which I think you have titled yourself like Chief Executive Marketing Director of the Universe, something.
Something like that. That's hysterical.
Supreme leader.
Yes, Supreme Leader. So, honestly, it was a bet because I went out with my friends for our birthdays. I have a friend. Her birthday's the 26th of the month. Mine is the 25th. So we're like back to back, and we were talking about actually the bar that we go to. The bartender was like, I see you girls come in every so often, and you could tell like you're not the regular folks that come in here. Like, you ladies are professional. You can tell that each one of you have like, upper level jobs, and you know how to carry yourselves, and like you never nitpick, you don't cause any trouble, you just come for fun and then you leave. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much us. So my friend was explaining like what we do. So we have a friend that's a doctor, the other two are nurses, one's a paralegal, I'm in advertising. But then I was like, I can't just go around saying client manager. So I'm like, I gotta think of something. And they're like, oh, Chief Executive Marketer. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So they were like, oh, you know what? You should change your email and see if anybody noticed. See if your boss noticed. And I'm like, I'm going to do that. And I changed it, and you never said anything. So I'm like, he probably never even reads it.
Well, I can't say how
still
long
didn't
I've noticed,
notice.
but I've known about it for a pretty significant time, and I get a good laugh about it every time. And I think, should I say something? And I'm like, no, not yet. I'm just gonna let it roll. So now
That was
I'm just
hilarious.
letting you know that yes, I do know that you are the Chief Executive Marketing Director. Something
It was
like
something
universe.
like that.
of
Of
the universe. So, if anybody's watching, hopefully somebody will be watching our first episode here, and most of our clients know that Darinda, you are the primary interfacing Chief Marketing Director of Marketing for the agency, right?
And
Yes.
the universe.
Of the universe. And Erin is, you guys are like this, like just
A-team.
tight team.
Yes.
So anybody that works with us knows that everything goes into Darinda and Erin, and Erin gets it done in 18 seconds. Now, Erin's got to run for her money now because Matthias is on board now, and he's an 18-second guy as well, too. I'm not sure if his
no.
wife likes that, but
But he's got really cool glasses.
he does. He's got the coolest glasses, right? But to the point is that you guys are the team that gets everything in, turned around quickly, and back out to the clients. And I know they appreciate it. There's no client that I ever meet that doesn't say anything, but Darinda's the best rep, the
thank
best
you.
Director of International Marketing
Ever in the whole world.
ever
Of
in
the
the whole
universe.
universe. And everybody that works with Erin is like, man, she's fast, right? So
Yeah.
you guys, you make us all look good, and you uphold, we joke about the Herman way and what is the Herman way, and there's a lot of things that come into what is the Herman way, but doing our very best to deliver on what we say we're going to do on time, quickly, professional, and right.
Yeah.
9.99 times out of 10. That's what we're about, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And the two of you do an amazing job in making that happen, and have done so up and down, month in, month out, year after year after year, good times, bad times. So again, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Erin, that was Erin's quiet voice.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And when we get together, we have a good time. And it's nice that we now have this place to get together from time to time. You know, we're working remotely. Yes, we now have the office operating here out of 1145 Oysterwood. And we have all of our gear. We have all of our toys here. But as a company, we're working remotely and have been since COVID.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And it's honestly more productive when we're in our home offices than we are in our regular, like in a communal office. Because when we were in the communal office, like Erin and I'd be like, oh yeah, and this happened. And it's like, oh, it's lunchtime. Let's go to lunch. And then, oh, like it's time to go home. Bye.
I love rolling out of bed, walking 10 feet, and there's my desk.
Right?
Same.
I think that it has been, and not just for us, but for businesses, for many businesses throughout the country and throughout the world, COVID gave us all the ability to work differently and to work more efficiently and effectively. And it has it's been nothing but positive for us. You know, we know, and our clients know, you know, we get together, you know, here from time to time, just sit down, regroup. It's more about connecting as humans than it is. It's not like we're having big meetings, you know?
Yeah.
You know, we've got another get together in a week and, you know, I'm sure I'll say some things about where we're going and what we're doing, but really it's just more to connect as humans, which is important for us to do. But I love that everybody has the same flexibility that I do to some degree in terms of working, right? To be able to set your own timelines. You know, if you have something that comes up in the day that needs to be taken care of, you just take care of it.
Right.
You know, there's no more of that sitting in the car, driving to work.
Oh, God. I
It's
don't miss
just,
that.
Right.
no, it's made life a lot better in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It has. It really has.
And as long as we have Wi-Fi and power, we can be anywhere.
Yes.
And our clients know that. They don't care. Like I used to worry, like, oh, you know, what will they think? You know, we don't have a big office to have meetings at anymore. I mean, we have an office and we can have meetings, but we don't do that often. You know, the whole world is operating online and we're able to too. And, you know, if any one of us has the time off or can take a trip or do stuff, you know, being able to touch base and just keep an eye on things, it's just so easy and it's so nice. And I don't see you know, there's a lot of people that push for moving people back into the workplace. I just, maybe in different industries, but for us, no need.
Not. Yeah.
I mean, all our clients are all across the country. Why do we need to be all in the same space?
Right.
If you're in Canada, we're here. Someone else is Guatemala, because we do have that situation. As long as the work's getting done, doesn't matter where you are. I mean, except for taxes, but...
Yeah, but that's your own personal thing, right? I mean, as
Yeah.
far as getting the work done, yes, we have the majority of our team here in Florida, across South Florida. Our media director is in Guatemala, right?
Yes.
Our CFO is in Oklahoma. There are times during the year that I go to Russia and I'm still able to operate and work, you know, almost at full capacity with a time change. So that's just the beautiful thing about what we do.
I still volunteer for the office in the Maldives.
We're working on it.
Yeah,
you
whenever
know?
you want to open that.
We are working on that.
I'm here for Florence.
Florence. Okay, so Italy, Maldives.
Yes.
I just want
We'll
to
meet
be
up
up
in
in my
Greece.
snowy mountain lair.
Skiing.
Yeah, every day.
Enjoy that.
I think I was surprised to even know that you liked skiing that much.
Really?
I didn't know that until recently.
You grew up skiing.
I didn't know that.
My parents started me skiing at 3.5 or 4.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I took an immediate liking to it. I loved it. You know,
Do you have pictures of those?
I don't know if I have any pictures from that age. I have more pictures from when I got like into my teenage years because it's funny. I was thinking about this the other day. So in my elementary school, which was 1st through 6th grade in New Jersey, we had a ski trip, right? It was an after school ski program that like on a Wednesday afternoon after school, a big bus would show up and all the kids that wanted to participate, we had all our shit, you put your stuff down below, you got on, it was like a coach, and we drove to Vernon Valley, Great Gorge, which was that was the big mountain there.
Okay.
And then we would night ski
Nice.
from 5 until 8:30. Then you get back on the bus, you come back, and your parents come and pick you up.
Right. Oh, wow.
Just the very fact that, you raise kids and you're trying to determine when's the right time to let them go and do stuff. I think we were in 4th and 5th grade, like after school, going up in the dark, skiing like lunatics.
Yeah, I don't think you do that now.
It was a different time.
Right, no helmets.
No helmets, no.
No helmets.
It
No.
was the 80s?
No, you wore we wore jeans, a ski jacket, like a hat, maybe some goggles, and that's kind of how you did it.
Fall on your face, never see you again.
But I did. I took a real liking to it, and then I got into ski racing, and then that really
solidified.
That
your
sort of
passion,
dictated almost everything in life.
Yeah.
That the only schools that I applied to in college were, can I get on the ski team? So I ended up in
That's cool.
Colorado, and then fast forward to this past Christmas break, and we were up in the mountains and seeing Irviana, who used to snowboard, now she's skiing and she's embracing it and loving it and doing really well. And then watching the two kids get up and get out and very naturally be out skiing. I think I said I had a couple of teary moments. It was really, it was very emotionally overwhelming to watch. And to see, like, to just notice little characteristics in them. I was like, whoa, they know what they're doing already. Interesting.
Like a duck to water.
Yeah.
That
their
is
gene
really
pool.
cool. Yeah, right? Genetics.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they speak 2 languages. That's not because of me. That's Irviana.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, but that's a great thing.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
So this, circling back to, the way we're able to work and being able to have these experiences and do that stuff has really changed everything for the better, right?
Definitely. Yes.
We've been able to grow. We've been adding new team members, which is wonderful. What was the order? Like, did Jessica came back?
So I was planning my trip in 2023, and we needed someone freelance. So Jessica came on as freelance, and then she joined full-time last June. But Mateus, you think, became on full-time in July?
Yeah, this past summer.
Yeah.
It's interesting, too, like the business model, again, based on COVID and how it changed, and then based on the setbacks that we faced, right? We shrunk down to super tiny, and then as it was like, okay, how do we start growing? We went about it completely different than we used to. We used to, it's like you need a new person. Okay, you run an ad, you hire somebody, and you bring them on. Excuse me. Now we've been able to, through our relationships, find good people, offer them a freelance opportunity, start them off in freelance until we grow up enough to be able to, okay, we bring them in full time, and then the next person. And then,
but I think it's nice to see how people work. And if it doesn't work out, okay, they were only a freelancer. It's, okay, it was nice working with you. Goodbye.
Right.
And you find someone else if that was the case.
Right.
Obviously, we didn't have that in the case. We have lovely people. But, like, that's better than hiring someone full time. You're going through benefits, and then they just suck or something.
We've had that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my first hire. I know.
I don't recall.
The tall gentleman, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like...
I don't even remember that, but we'll offline that one. But yeah, we've been able to bring people in slowly and organically, and when there's a new spot that, we can use assistance with to be able to try somebody out slowly,
right?
It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
And, we've been able to bring Jessica back in, Matthias, Jeff. We've got Richard on the reel right now.
He's on deck.
He's on deck, right?
He's on deck.
And we're able to continue doing that. And I don't see why we won't keep doing that, right? It's just such a better fit.
And it's great to have quality folks to work with, not only just professionally, but personally. Like, you can tell they're really passionate about what they do. It's not just a job. They put forth their best efforts. And honestly, working with Matthias has been really, really great. Working with Jeff has been really, really great. it's definitely taken a load off of my plate, a lot of stress off of my plate. It's like, okay, I know it's going to get done. It's going to get done right. I don't have to triple check it, but
Well,
it's been helpful.
And we've been very fortunate that way, especially at this stage in our company development, which is, this is our 20th year, and we're rebuilding and growing and getting to see the fruits of our labor, and also the fruits of the I guess the character and strength that we were able to develop through challenging times. Because there were some times where it was like, not so sure.
There were some lean times. Lean times.
Yes, there were. There were some lean times. And we've moved past that, and we've been able to attract the right type of people into our thing, and at the same time repurpose ourselves into the agency that we want to be, much less the agency that I felt we needed to be at a particular time.
And definitely help us focus on our strengths, because like you mentioned, digital, not necessarily our strongest. We can do it, but it's not the strongest thing we do. Like, our branding is phenomenal.
We're creative people at our core.
Yeah. Our creative work is amazing. And to be able to showcase that and have our clients know, hey, I don't have to worry about what the look is going to be, because the look is always going to be solid. I don't have to worry about what my branding's going to be. My branding is always going to be solid. That's something that I definitely take pride in, knowing that when we put our foot out there, it's our best foot forward. And our clients have that confidence in us.
Yeah, especially with everything so digital, having that creative touch is much more important than it used to be.
Oh, yes, definitely.
We're not cookie cutter.
Yeah. Especially in an age of AI. And
oh my God,
I know. we won't touch too much on that.
But just having a creative overall, everybody here is creative that we have now.
Well, I think it's important, to share with our viewers, listeners, whoever may be out there, that is the defining characteristic and common characteristic of all of us at this point in time, most of us, is that we're all creative people first.
Yes.
We all had the desire to create, and we're seeking, a business or employment outlet where we're able to do that.
Yeah.
That's what drew me into advertising, when I first started in it. Of course, there wasn't even digital at that point.
Right.
But it was all about, how can I take what creative abilities I feel that I have and put them into work in a business setting. And that's what all of us share.
Right.
And that was fundamentally what the agency was about for the first 8 to 10 years, maybe 5 to 10 years, because that 5 to 10 year window is when we started seeing social media and Google, digital marketing really started to come in. So of course, I felt that we needed to wrap our arms around that. To not embrace that would have been,
of course,
detrimental to the business.
Yeah.
We worked really hard at it. I worked really hard at it. We learned a lot. We hired a lot of people. We trained. We did all that. And I think overall, like I said, through the years that we did that, I think we did a solidly good job as a digital agency.
Yes.
We were never great for 2 primary reasons. Number one, it was never in our DNA.
Right.
It's not why we got into the business, so we didn't love it.
Yeah.
The same way that the next generation of shops that were solely digital marketing agencies, that was what they were all. That's what they founded to do, and that's what they loved. And great, thank God we found good partners over the years to be able to slowly offboard all of that work and still be able to deliver it to our clients with good results. But it was just never 100% our thing, and that showed from time to time. And from my perspective, there's nothing worse than feeling like you have to apologize to a client, like, oh God, we fucked that up,
Right. Yeah.
Because with digital, it's like it's a never-ending landscape of potential potholes, right?
It is.
And it's always changing.
Forever changing.
Yeah, it's always changing. It's never, and it's not fun for me, at least. It's just a bunch of sizes and coding and
Well, I mean, we all got to that point.
We did.
And we have collectively communicated this about as an agency. Like, okay, what do we want to position ourselves to be? And so what is that? Right now, we're a branding and marketing agency. And really, what does that mean? Number one, when we talk about branding, we help businesses identify and create and communicate their brand story. What are they about, right? What do they stand for? What's important to them to communicate to their customers? And of course, the vast majority of our clients are retail automotive dealers.
Yeah.
So we are in a specific niche for the most part. We've got some new exciting opportunities outside of that. But we're able to help dealers be themselves and who they are.
Yeah.
And we've been doing that for a long time. And we're really good at it.
Yes.
The marketing piece is still, and in serving that, that's where our graphic design capabilities, our video production capabilities, all of our creative output, that's the main day-to-day work that we do.
Yeah.
I think it's important for people to know that. And the marketing piece has never gone away.
Right.
We have partner digital companies, primarily one that we work with, and we will work with whoever the digital agency is at any dealership.
Yeah, of course.
We're known for being very flexible and accommodating with that.
Yes.
And we're very involved in helping to drive the marketing strategy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just no longer
The hands-on.
right?
Yeah.
Which is such a better fit for all of us.
It really is. It really is.
And as we've grown and added new people in, our people are all geared towards helping us do what we do best, which is, the branding, the creative, the month in, month out work, which very few people still do and very few people, if any, can do.
Right.
And as frequently as we update things on a month-to-month basis.
Right. And I think, that's fortunately in this industry, we've been through waves of, and we touched on AI, and AI is a wave and it's a thing.
It is.
And we will embrace that to the very best of our ability. And at the same time, I know we'll navigate through that like we have with everything else, because we still offer a service that certainly our dealer clients need, want, and appreciate. And they get it with a lot extra.
They do.
Right?
They do.
They get it with a lot extra in the sense that a client of the Herman Agency knows they're going to have all of their creative planned well in advance. It's going to be executed correctly with good creativity on time. It's going to be legal. It's going to be compliant. It's going to be co-opable.
Yep.
Right? And it comes with all of the additional years of experience that we have in doing it all.
Exactly.
So if a client just hired us for graphic design, which some do, they know that they can talk to us about any aspect of retail automotive, and we're right there on all of it.
Yes.
Which is, it's just different.
It's different.
Yeah.
It definitely is. Yes.
We're not green.
No, we're not green.
No, no, not at all. And it's exciting because now we've been able to earn some business outside of retail automotive, where we're going to be able to continue, to work on new ideas. We've got all of our new websites live, the Herman Agency, a little plug here, the hermanagency.com new website live.
Yes.
12 Grove Productions, which is really our production division of the company. It's the same, it's under one roof.
Right. Yeah.
But we present ourselves to the world as the Herman Agency for full service business. We present ourselves to the world as 12 Grove Productions for video production, audio production, podcast production, all done right here. Of course, now we are relaunching On Deck.
Yep.
On Deck now has its own website. And many of our other affiliate creative things, such as the Lords of Rock, which is, it's not Herman, but it kind of is. Like, I was talking to Jeff the other day. He's like, it's really interesting because, like, it's all the job. Like,
it's all.
Like, all of this stuff falls under, the
Herman
realm
umbrella. Yeah.
of what we do. And all of you have been there to help participate in it, right? Like, I mean, you guys have showed up at some gigs, and
I made all the marketing materials.
that's right. All of the look, feel, and design for that
I passed out merch. That was my job.
Yeah, exactly. We got a show coming up in a week or so, and next week we've got the whole agency coming back, to get together. So many wonderful things going on right now. everybody says they're grateful. Like, I feel like the word grateful gets used too much. I wish there was a replacement, but we'll use the word grateful because I am appreciative. I like appreciative.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's a better way to say it. I feel very appreciative to the two of you, that we're able to still work, that collectively our efforts have been able to extend out not only to our families and friends, but new people that have been able to come in and participate in what we're doing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We have a very solid crew right now, which is great.
Yes. And, a lot of people always, it's so funny, like for NADA is coming up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll go. And everyone's always like, do you go up there to pick up business? You're going to get any clients out at NADA? And I'm like, I don't know if I've gone to NADA 20 times. I don't know if I've ever picked up a client out there. And we've had a booth there. We've done all of that. Maybe once, maybe one client came from NADA. I can't even think of that. But, perhaps I'm weird in my approach. I'm not there to pick up clients. Like, I go there to learn. See what's going on in our industry, meet the people that we know, maintain the relationships, say hello to the, because we work with everybody.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. From Auto Trader to Cars.com, the Car Gurus, you name all the
platforms.
Dealer.com, Dealer On, all these companies that we've been working with for years. I always want to make sure that we're just leaving a good taste in all of their mouth, right? For working with us so they feel good. I mean, sometimes we might get a little, right.
But I feel like that's human nature, right?
Yeah,
not everybody. Yeah,
exactly.
Or not everybody's cup of tea.
Right. We don't have to be best friends, but
don't
we do
need
have to work
be.
to be. Yeah.
Which is the point that I was trying to make, right? Like you were saying, we've got a good crew.
Yeah.
Yes, we do, and we have a great client base at this point in time.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We really do. Our clients, most of them have been with us for a long time. All of them are really enjoyable to work for. I feel like they appreciate what we're doing for them.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that they appreciate how we work and how we operate. And, particularly the ones that I get to work with, one-on-one, I know we're valued.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I say we
collectively.
Yeah, the we, not the we.
Yes, not the royal we.
Not the royal we.
Yeah. First episode, we already have a Big Lebowski reference. You may not even recall that, but the royal
Have I
we.
seen that
I don't
movie?
even know what the royal. Does the royal we just mean like?
It's just like that's how
You're saying
monarchy
I?
would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Yeah.
We appreciate you being here.
Right.
We,
Right,
but
but
we means me. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So now we've clarified that, but I think they do. I think they legitimately appreciate what we do. Do we make mistakes? Yeah, sure we do sometimes. Everybody in this agency knows that we have. Everybody knows that we've honored that. We've stood up, sometimes written checks to make things right. It's just the way that we do it, and that's how we'll always do it.
We do it with integrity.
Yeah.
Which is not always a common business practice.
It sure isn't.
But for sure, we do everything with integrity, and if there's an oopsie poopsie, we try to rectify it, as best we can.
Always have, always will.
And honesty, which again is very important in business. So
I agree. Well, that feels like a nice place to tie it up at this point in time. What do you think, Erin? Any
honesty, integrity, creativity, the Herman way.
I'm gonna concur with that.
We've been laughing lately. I don't know where this Herman way came, but sometimes I'll be like, just figure it out.
Just figure it out.
That's the Herman way.
That's the Herman way.
It is.
That's the next merch drop.
Just the Herman way.
Yeah. Yeah. Next merch drop.
Just figure it out.
Just figure it out.
The Herman way. But there's arrows pointing in all different directions.
We are a very structured, unstructured organization, is the way I kind of like to see it. I always think it's like those what are those called? Monkey bars, the jungle gym. It's like a big
I think it's
dome.
jungle gym.
Yeah, the spider web thing.
Yeah. There's a structure. There's a very organized structure. How you play inside of that structure is completely up to you.
Yes.
Some of the best creativity is within the box.
Yeah. I think you need a little structure. Okay. Darinda,
Yes.
Erin,
Yes.
thank you both.
You're welcome.
I love
You're
you
welcome.
both.
We love you.
We love you.
We do love you.
The royal we.
Did
The
I-
royal we.
Huh?
Huh?
How about no? I'm just kidding. All right. No, but seriously, I love you guys.
I do vow to.
We have been through a lot together. We
Mhm.
will continue to do a lot of great things together. It's really fun to be able to have this first episode with the two of you. So,
Yes.
with that, I think we'll wrap it up and say bye-bye for now. Okay.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Das Vidania.
Adios, muchachos.
Adios.
So long, farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah.
What is that? The Sound of Music?
Of
Yes.
course, it's the Sound of Music.
That's the only musical I like.
You don't-
Really? There's so
you don't
many.
like Little
though.
Shop of Horrors,
No.
Sweeney Todd,
No.
Hamilton?
Nope. No, never even seen it. No interest
Wow.
whatsoever.
Who even are you?
I don't know, but I really like The Sound of Music.
I mean, it is really cool how they did the shot of her in the hills with it was a helicopter because we didn't have drones,
Oh my
and she's
God.
just falling down
Just
with
falling
the
all over
helicopter.
the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Mhm.
All
Say goodnight, Aaron.
right.
Good night, Erin.
Say goodnight, Chris.
Good night, Chris.
Good night, Chris.
Say good night.
Good night,
Darinda.
Aaron. Good night, Dorinda.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Hey.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye.